Hello everyone, my name is Marcelo Campitelli. I'm Argentinian, currently living in Brazil, and this is week 5's video of the Coursera course Introduction to Music Production. And I'm going to show you guys basically how to implement an EQ stage on an actual mixer and implement it in a plugin EQ on your DAW. So let's check out this actual physical mixer, physical EQ on a mixer. So it has a low cut button here, 75 Hertz. 18 dBs per octave, has a bypass button basically on and off. This button here has a low shelf on 80 Hertz, has a high shelf on 12,000 Hertz, has a parametric EQ on the low mids here that can you can take off 15 dBs or give 15 dBs, and goes from 45 Hertz to 3000 Hertz, and another parametric EQ on the high mids, also minus 15 to plus 15 dBs, from 500 Hertz to 18,000 Hertz, and it also has a little bandwidth octave knob here, which is basically how wide it is basically the Q knob on our plugin. So let's go to the DAW here. So I have a little session set here. Let me show you how it sounds. So well, I'm going to concentrate on the rhythmic section. So let's go ahead and put on the inserts an EQ. I have it chosen here. It's from Studio One. Actually, it's a stock plugin. So well, basically we just have to set all the knobs the way they were in the physical mixer. So it has a low cut and 75 Hertz. It's already there, but it's 18 dBs per octave, and here the closest choice that we have is 24 dBs per octave. So I choose that. A low shelf. So this button here has a shelf function, so we can put it there, and it was an 80 Hertz. So let's put it in 80 Hertz, and we can see here there's a little low shelf on 80 Hertz. The high shelf, you can see here I already have a shelf function here, and it was in 12,000 Hertz. So let's go 12K here, and also we can see if I turn it on, I have a little high shelf in 12,000 Hertz. The other two that I'm going to use is the low parametric EQ, low mid parametric EQ, which I can set the frequency where I want it, and with this I give the gain, and the high mids, another parametric EQ, which also, remember, went from 500 to 18,000 Hertz. I can put it from 500 to 18,000 Hertz if I wanted. It goes all the way up to 20,000, but I would just use it between the ranges in the physical mixer. With this I set the gain, and if we recall, it had a little Q knob, so I have the Q knob here too. We're not going to use the high cut that comes with this plugin because our physical mixer didn't have one, physical EQ. And this is another parametric EQ that we're not going to use. And this is an output gain knob that this plugin has that we're also not going to use because it wasn't present. So let's hear out the rhythmic part that I was talking about. And let's try EQing it a little bit. I want to give a little emphasis on the lows. So there, I like it. And since I have a little melody on top of it, I'm going to take out a bit of the mids around the 2K area. So we see how it became a little duller, but that's good because the melody section is going to cut through a little bit better. So let's hear with the melody now. So we can see how the melody actually cuts through a little bit better and more nicely. So well, that's basically how to set your EQ here. All that's left is how to store it. We have a little choice, a little option here called Store Preset. I'm going to name it Basic EQ 2. So let's say that I took out this plugin and then I opened it again. All the choices are gone, but we see here Basic EQ 2 is there, and it just loads everything back up the way that I left it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was helpful for you. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.